The Euphrates River, once a symbol of life and prosperity, is facing an existential crisis. Originating in the mountains of Turkey, the Euphrates flows through Syria and Iraq, sustaining millions with its precious water. But today, this vital artery of the Middle East is under threat. Its flow choked by drought, mismanagement, and political turmoil. The consequences are dire, with potentially catastrophic implications for the region and the world. Climate change, coupled with unsustainable water management practices, has taken a heavy toll on the river's health. Once mighty, the Euphrates is shrinking, its flow reduced to a trickle in some areas. The decline of the Euphrates is a tragedy unfolding in real time. The alarming decline of the Euphrates River is confirmed by scientific data. Satellite imagery from NASA and other space agencies paints a grim picture of a river in distress. These images reveal a consistent and alarming trend. The Euphrates is shrinking. Lakes and reservoirs fed by the Euphrates have shrunk dramatically, some reduced to mere puddles. The once fertile lands surrounding the river are now scarred by drought, withering crops and abandoned fields, a testament to the river's decline. Rising temperatures coupled with reduced rainfall have led to prolonged droughts in the region. The evidence from above provides a sobering perspective on the scale of the problem. At the heart of the Euphrates River crisis lies a complex web of geopolitical tensions, with Turkey's ambitious dam projects playing a pivotal role. As the Euphrates' upstream neighbor, Turkey wields significant control over the river's flow. Its decision to construct a series of dams along the Euphrates and its tributaries has sparked controversy and exacerbated water scarcity downstream. These dams are designed to generate hydroelectric power, irrigate farmland, and boost the Turkish economy. However, their construction has come at a significant cost to downstream countries, namely Syria and Iraq. The dams have drastically reduced the volume of water flowing into Syria and Iraq, exacerbating the effects of drought and jeopardizing the livelihoods of millions who depend on the river. Turkey argues that its dam projects are essential for its own development, and that it has taken steps to mitigate the impact on downstream countries. The dispute over the Euphrates River highlights the volatile mix of water scarcity and geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. The shrinking Euphrates River is not just an environmental tragedy, it is a human catastrophe unfolding in slow motion. For the millions of people who depend on the river for their livelihoods, the consequences of its decline are devastating, leading to displacement, poverty, and despair. The once fertile lands along the riverbanks are now parched and barren, their soil depleted of moisture. Farmers who have relied on the Euphrates for generations are struggling to cope with the dwindling water supply. Crops are failing, livestock are dying, and families are being forced to abandon their homes in search of water and sustenance. The river's decline has triggered a mass exodus of farmers from rural areas to urban centers, overwhelming already strained resources and fueling social unrest. Access to clean drinking water has become a luxury that many cannot afford, further jeopardizing the health and well-being of vulnerable populations. The human cost of the Euphrates' decline is immeasurable, marked by suffering, displacement, and loss. The Euphrates River, already strained by environmental degradation, is further burdened by the weight of geopolitical tensions. Its basin, encompassing parts of Turkey, Syria, and Iraq, is a crucible of conflict, where political instability, historical grievances, and competition for scarce resources converge. The Syrian civil war has exacerbated the Euphrates crisis, leading to the destruction of infrastructure, displacement of populations, and disruption of water management systems. Armed groups have targeted water infrastructure, further reducing access to clean water and exacerbating suffering. The rise of ISIS added another layer of complexity to the region's water woes, using water as a weapon of war. The involvement of external powers, including the United States, Russia, and Iran, has further complicated the situation. The struggle over the Euphrates River is a microcosm of the challenges facing water-scarce regions around the world. The fate of the Euphrates and the millions who depend on it hangs in the balance.